Hey, what's going on? Aaron Murray here with the Players Lounge, and we're in a new spot today at the Classic City Collective. Make sure you go check them out. We're working with them, supporting your student athletes here at the University of Georgia. A lot of great stuff coming out this summer. We're starting a brand new series, a freshman series. We're going to be having all the freshmen come on throughout June, July, and August. Get to know the future Bulldogs, who they are both on and off the field as they get ready to embark on a hell of a journey. Pearce Spurlin joining us right now, tight end, freshman tight end, was a mid-year. Welcome to the show, man. Thanks for coming back, actually, second time on.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be back.
Well, before we get into football, you're an avid golfer. I'm an avid golfer. I'm a psycho golfer. You are as well, I think, a little bit. If you had to go back and do it again and tell your 7-year-old self to play golf or football, what would you tell your 7-year-old self?
I don't know. I feel like I picked up golf at the right time because I was also playing basketball and baseball and lacrosse, whatever I could play. Mm-hmm. I really don't think I could have played golf at 7 years old just because how hard it is and the attention span of the game. So, I mean, I'm glad I picked it up when I did, but I don't think I could have done it when I was that young.
Little too ADD at that age to play?
Definitely.
I get that. You just got some new clubs, some nice fresh Callaways. You're 6'6"?
6'7". Closer to 6'7".
All right. So what manipulation did we have to do to the clubs? Could I swing your driver,
Probably.
or would it be up to my neck?
So I didn't get a driver. I just got wedges and irons, but I don't think you could because my 8-iron's probably your 4-iron with the 2-inch extensions. So I don't think you could. Who knows? Maybe you strike the ball with them, but
the Shambo over here.
Yeah.
We'll try this summer. What's the handicap at?
I don't know. I shot a 86 the other day, though.
Okay.
About a week and a half ago, which is pretty solid for me.
I've told you this before. State of Georgia, obviously big time golf. Take just get it to like single digits. You'll get to some pretty sweet courses throughout the state of Georgia.
That's the goal for sure.
This summer.
Yeah.
You taking some of the guys out?
I've gone and played with a couple of the guys like Drew Bobo, Cole Spear, Gunner, Stockton. We played a little bit, and when I just got here, and I think we're going to play a lot this summer. I'm guessing with our schedule, we're going to have a lot of time to play, so I'm excited to play this summer.
Oh, make sure we have to make sure Kirby doesn't hear this audio. I don't think he wants to hear that you guys got too much time off this summer.
No.
Okay.
It's just fitting it into our schedule.
There you go.
That's a better way to phrase it.
Well, you got the simulator in the facility too. Have you ever caught Kirby or the coaches hitting in the simulator?
No, I catch them in the GAs. I catch a lot of the GAs in the simulator during like lunch and stuff, but I don't see any of the coaches that they really just probably do not have time to go play on the simulator.
The life of a coach, I don't know if you obviously this is your first year, so you're kind of now seeing what these guys have to do, but could you live their lifestyle? Because I couldn't. I feel like it's an absolute nightmare.
I mean, it's more rigorous than a player by I feel like a large margin almost, but I don't know. I hope that I coach later on, but I don't know if I could do it as rigorous and as at a high level as they are. I mean, it's just actually unreal. Yeah. They're like go all the time. It's just really cool to see actually. It's just different perspective from when you're being recruited and when you're here and you're seeing everything that they're doing. It's just a lot.
Well, and you don't see it too because you're in class for the first part of the day. I really saw it for the first time. It was my rookie year in the NFL. And, we're about to start meetings at 7:30 in the morning because it's like a full day job for us at the league. And our quarterback coach, Matt Nagy, was FaceTiming his kids at 7 o'clock in the morning before the meeting because that was really the only time from Monday through Friday where he got to see his kids was FaceTime in the morning and then FaceTime before they go to bed at night because he's there at 5 o'clock in the morning and there till 11 o'clock at night. And like when I saw that, I was like, that ain't for me. I'm not doing that. So, yeah,
for sure.
Goals this summer, man. Like, what are you when you are there in the facility? What are you trying to work on? And are you fully healthy to be able to participate in everything?
I'm getting there. I'm really close. I'm a lot healthier than I was a month ago, and I'm participating in almost everything. Like everything in the summer, I'll be able to do within the next probably 2 or 3 weeks. Nice. But my goal is to really just get stronger because I did get hurt and I need to get stronger just from that injury and just in general. And I lost like a little bit of weight and I'm back to where I was. I'm actually weighing more than I did, but I want to keep putting on weight. And running's gonna be like just really important this summer. They were talking to us about this summer, and summer is really where you see the most gains from in just every aspect of the off season. So I'm just gonna take summer seriously and work as hard as I can to get stronger and faster.
A little frustrating, obviously, missing G-Day, not being able to get on the field.
Yeah. I mean, anybody who plays football, all you want to do is play. So it was frustrating, but I mean, everything happens for a reason. So I just gotta take the negatives and turn it into a positive somehow. I mean, I feel like when I got hurt, I started picking up the playbook a lot more, and I started to understand it a little bit better. And I just got to continue to do that even when I'm healthy too.
So speaking of the playbook, when you committed, it was to Monken. Now Bobo took over. Now he's the OC. What was that initial thought in your mind? Because when I was, keep it back to me, like when I was committing, like I knew like, hey, Bobo was going to be my guy. And I'm sure when you guys were getting ready, you thought Monken was going to be your guy when you were getting recruited by Georgia. Was there what was the first reaction when Monken leaves, Bobo becomes OC?
I kind of just trusted Coach Hartley and Coach Smart to keep doing what they were doing, and I just continue to trust in Coach Bobo, and I think he's going to do great things, and I think everybody around the program and everybody around here knows he's going to do great things as well.
As long as they continue to use the tight ends like they do.
Hopefully. Yeah. I mean, that's the goal.
When you look across the country, I'm sure you did your research. What was another team maybe that utilized the tight ends as well as Georgia did, or just Georgia that much superior to everyone else when it comes to that position?
I wouldn't say like a certain team, but like the way Lincoln Riley uses his tight ends, he's really good with his tight ends. And he recruited me and like kind of showed me how he uses tight ends, like Mark Andrews and those guys. And that's kind of who he compared me to. It's Mark Andrews, and studied his game, and just I don't know. I've watched a lot more tight ends like within the past 6 months, because I was playing receiver in high school, so I didn't really think about tight ends, but I've really kind of done my research on tight ends in the last like 6 months to a year.
So were you never in line in high school then?
I never put my hand down, never, not once.
That was like my actually no. So Orson, we went to high school together. Orson Charles. Mm-hmm. Orson was a wing T tight end his junior year. We're at a different high school. We somewhat recruited him to my high school. We ran spread offense. He moved to receiver. So he caught 15 passes his junior year. He caught 80 passes with 20 touchdowns his senior year with us. But he's not as big as you. Orson's like 6'2.5", 6'3", 220. So he doesn't have like that tight end build like you do. So we moved him around a little bit. But what has been, his always biggest emphasis was learning how to block, learning how to get edges, work with tackles, get to the second level. What has been your hardest part for you when it comes to those fundamentals?
It's kind of foreign to me because I've always played just receiver. I've always played X or Z or Y, whatever it is. But kind of just like understanding blocking schemes and understanding techniques has been just what I've been trying to learn most, and just trusting Coach Hartley and his techniques and all the other guys in the room that are helping me, and I'm grateful for it. But I just got to keep chopping away.
What's Brock's leadership like in that room?
He does everything so well. Like he just almost can just solely lead by example if you just watch, and like you can literally just learn by watching what Brock does. And so that's been a really big help. Is he'll like help watch film with us sometimes, and if you just watch what he does, like you're gonna be all right. You just gotta pay attention.
I mean, I'm sure you obviously have watched it over the past couple of years. Watching the program, and one of the main reasons why you committed is seeing the use of Brock Bowers and being moved around. How surprised are you from watching on TV to seeing what he does in person, or even like watching film? Because now you kind of know the concepts and know what he's supposed to do. How much better is he than what you even anticipated?
I think the thing that separates him is his attention to detail.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in our meetings, he'll be so like just one step ahead always. He'll just know like what's going to happen. And I think that's really important. He's also a great athlete as well. So when you put that together, I mean, you see what he does. It's ridiculous.
Tight end you, baby.
Of course.
How's Hartley in the meetings?
I think he's
is he energy or is he
also
yelling?
Can agree. I think he's the best position coach for meetings. Like I think he leads the best meetings by far.
What makes him so good with those?
He's cracking like he'll jab you in like mid sentence and you're like what did he say? And then he just keeps going and then like now you're paying attention because he said something. Yeah. Like he just finds ways to keep everybody alert and like paying attention, which I think is very important in meetings.
How's my boy Bobo? How was he during spring? Was he
great.
Was he old school Bobo with like screaming, yelling, or was he a little bit more reserved?
I thought he was pretty laid back, like
nice.
More laid back.
Yeah.
He was great though.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed like learning, listening to him talk, listening to him instruct. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. All right, so you're just now starting your journey. You've been here for 6 months, so your feet wet a little bit, but over the span of the next 3, 4, 5 years, however long you're here in Athens, what's your ultimate goal? Like, what do you want to be remembered as when it's all said and done?
My ultimate like personal goal is to develop to the maximum potential that I know I can. I'm kind of in an odd like situation because I switch positions, so I'm kind of have to like relearn everything. So my personal goal is to just maximize what I can do here and with the development here. I mean, my other goal is like my main goal is just to win as many, much as we can.
Get some more of those rings.
Goal. Yeah. That's everybody's goal, right?
Speaking of being able to win, I mean, you look at the roster heading into next year, and it's loaded. Is there ever a wow factor when you're walking around that locker room and seeing all the 4 and 5 star guys? Like, damn, this team is just incredibly talented.
Not really. I mean, it's just those are my guys.
Yeah.
There's 5 star right there, Sam. Like that's my guy. Like I'll say that like because we're all friends and we all like work together. So not really. No.
Yeah. I've never seen a more talented roster, so it's gonna be fun to kind of watch you guys this year. Last one before we let you go. One thing about you that maybe the college Georgia fans don't know, but whether it's on the field, off the field, I know we kind of hit the golf a little bit earlier, but who are you as a person? Or how do you want them to know you a little bit more in depth?
I feel like I'm very personable. Like, it doesn't really matter who you are. Like, talking to the Georgia fans, like, I am a Georgia fan. I grew up a Georgia fan, so, I mean, if anybody, like, sees me, like, I'm always going to talk. Like, I'm not going to blow you off and walk away, but I just want to, like, I love this school and I want to win, and I'm going to work as hard as I can for this school and fans. Awesome.
Well, it's Pearce Spurlin joining us right now. Once again, at Classic City Collective. Make sure you go check them out, supporting student athletes along with us. Make sure you go create an account at theplayerslounge.io. We're going to do a ton of content all summer long. This is part of our freshman series that we'll be launching every single week through June and July. Appreciate you, man, and we'll catch up on the golf course this summer.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.